The Victory Mindset: How to Think Like a Champion and Win in Life. Introduction. The Victory Mindset: A Champion's Inner Strength. The difference between those who achieve extraordinary success and those who fall short often lies in one simple yet powerful factor: their mindset. Champions, in any field, are not defined solely by their talent or circumstances. They are driven by the way they think. The beliefs they hold about themselves, their ability to persevere, and their capacity to turn challenges into opportunities set them apart. These individuals possess a mindset that is relentless, focused, and built for victory. An inner framework that shapes not only their goals, but the way they approach every single day. This mindset doesn't appear overnight. It is cultivated over time through intentional actions, a shift in perspective, and a refusal to settle for anything less than their best. It's a mindset that sees failure not as defeat, but as a lesson, a stepping stone toward greater achievement. It thrives on consistency, embracing the grind and doing the work when no one is watching. More importantly, it fosters an unshakable belief in one's potential, even in the face of adversity. What if you could harness that same mindset? What if you could wake up every day with the confidence of a champion, knowing you are prepared to face any challenge that comes your way? What if your mental framework could help you not only achieve your dreams, but surpass them? This is the Victory Mindset, a way of thinking that turns obstacles into triumphs and dreams into reality. The journey to adopting this mindset begins within. It's not about some distant, unreachable ideal. It's about recognizing the power that lies in the thoughts you cultivate, the actions you take, and the resilience you develop. Every small decision, every challenge you face, and every setback you overcome is part of the process that shapes the victor within you. As you step into this journey, remember, the champions of the world didn't rise to greatness by accident. They knew something that others didn't. They understood that success is as much about the mind as it is about the body, the environment, or the opportunities they encounter. They understood that to win in life, they had to first conquer their minds. Now, it's your turn. Chapter 1. The Power of a Winning Mindset. A victory mindset is not a product of circumstances, but a force that shapes them. It starts in the deepest corners of the mind, where thoughts turn into actions, and actions forge reality. To think like a champion is to believe that the power to influence your life, your path, and your success lies within your own mind. Champions don't just passively wait for success to happen. They create it through an unshakable conviction that they are worthy of it. They mold their beliefs into tools that they use daily to carve a way through obstacles, setbacks, and the inevitable doubts that arise. Your mindset is the lens through which you view the world. It's how you interpret the events of your life, how you process your challenges, and how you decide to respond. For many, failure becomes a brick wall, a point where dreams collapse and the belief that it's just not meant to be sets in. But to a champion, failure is not an endpoint, but a signal, an opportunity to reflect, to grow, and to pivot. They understand that true growth happens when you're forced to confront your limitations and push beyond them. It's not about avoiding mistakes, but embracing them, learning from them, and using them as fuel for the next move. The mind of a winner doesn't only see possibilities, it actively creates them. When faced with adversity, they don't ask, "Why me?" but rather, "What can I learn from this?" They reframe every setback as an invitation to improve, adapt, and evolve. The ability to maintain this outlook is what differentiates those who merely hope for success from those who inevitably achieve it. Mental toughness is not an inborn trait. It is something that is developed through consistent practice of optimism, resilience, and self-discipline. It's built through a relentless refusal to accept defeat, even when the world or the circumstances seem to conspire against you. But mental toughness is not about ignoring pain or pretending to be invincible. It is about the courage to stand up, despite the fear or the frustration, and continue moving forward. Champions know that they are not immune to difficulty. Instead, they are immune to the idea of giving up. When the path is unclear or the effort required seems insurmountable, their mindset is the guiding light that helps them navigate the roughest waters. It is this mindset that transforms challenges into a test of willpower, a way of showing the world and themselves that they are willing to do whatever it takes to succeed. The development of a victory mindset is a lifelong pursuit. It requires conscious effort, constant self-reflection, and an unwavering commitment to growth. Champions don't rely on external validation or waiting for the right moment to act. They know that their mindset is the most powerful tool at their disposal, one that can be sharpened every single day. Whether it's waking up early to take action when others sleep in, pushing through exhaustion to meet their goals, or confronting their own fears head-on, the victory mindset is a culmination of these small but powerful choices. And this is where the power truly lies, in the day-to-day decisions. It's the unwavering commitment to shaping your thoughts and actions, regardless of external circumstances. A champion's mind does not waver under pressure, does not bend when faced with adversity. Instead, it thrives, grows stronger, and refuses to acknowledge anything less than success. Through this, they create a mental fortress that nothing can break down, and in doing so, they achieve victory in all areas of life. Chapter 2. Shaping your inner champion. Self-belief is the foundation upon which all great achievements are built. It is not simply about having faith in your abilities, but about trusting that you are capable of evolving, adapting, and mastering whatever challenges lie ahead. The inner champion within you does not rise to the surface out of luck or external circumstances. It emerges from a deep, unwavering conviction that your potential is limitless. When you believe in yourself, not in some distant future version of yourself, but in your current, flawed, and growing state, you open the door to possibility. Without this belief, even the most promising opportunities can slip by unnoticed, dismissed as out of reach. But with a strong sense of self-belief, even the toughest challenges become stepping stones. Confidence doesn't appear because of accolades or external validation. It is a product of consistent action and repeated success in the face of doubt. The process of building confidence starts small. It starts with showing up, with doing what you said you would do, even when it feels uncomfortable or uncertain. It grows with each decision to step outside your comfort zone, to push through the fear and self-doubt that often arise. Champions aren't born with an unshakable confidence. They cultivate it through action. Confidence builds in the quiet moments when no one is watching, in the discipline to keep moving forward, when everything inside you might want to quit. It comes from knowing that the more you put yourself in the arena, the more you prove to yourself that you are capable. At the heart of confidence is trust. Trust in your abilities, trust in your instincts, and trust that even when you falter, you can get back up. It's about recognizing that each setback, each challenge is not an indicator of your limitations, but rather a test of your resilience and your capacity to grow. When you trust in yourself, you understand that failure is not final. It's a part of the process. Champions are not those who avoid failure, but those who can embrace it as an integral part of their journey. They know that every stumble is an opportunity to refine their approach, sharpen their focus, and ultimately, to grow stronger. But building this trust in yourself requires more than just belief. It requires evidence. The evidence that you are capable comes from taking action, from putting in the work, even when the results are not immediate. The inner champion is not focused on instant gratification, but on long-term growth. It is the small, consistent wins that build confidence over time. They create a self-reinforcing cycle. You succeed, you trust yourself more, you take bigger risks, and you succeed again. Confidence, therefore, becomes a habit, one that requires nurturing, but once established, propels you forward. To truly shape your inner champion, You must learn to embrace challenges rather than shy away from them. Life will throw obstacles in your way, but each challenge is a gift in disguise. It is through adversity that the true measure of your character is revealed. When faced with difficulty, champions don't shrink back. They lean in, knowing that the discomfort of growth is temporary and that the strength gained from overcoming obstacles is permanent. Challenges provide the fuel for self-belief to grow because they force you to expand your limits and find new ways to overcome what once seemed impossible. Growth comes not from a life of ease, but from the tension between where you are and where you want to be. It is in these moments of tension, when your confidence is tested and your resilience challenged, that you discover the depth of your potential. The setback that feels crushing in the moment becomes the foundation upon which your greatest achievements are built. Every struggle, every hardship becomes a part of your unique story, a story that proves, without a shadow of a doubt, that you are capable of achieving greatness. The true champion is not someone who avoids hardship, but someone who leans into it, grows through it, and emerges stronger than before. Through this process, self-belief becomes more than a fleeting thought. It becomes a way of life. It becomes the lens through which you see every challenge as an opportunity for growth, every failure as a lesson, and every victory as a confirmation of what you already knew. You are capable of achieving whatever you set your mind to. Chapter 3. Mastering Focus and Clarity. Focus is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Without it, even the most ambitious goals remain out of reach, clouded by the noise of distractions, doubts, and the overwhelming barrage of daily life. Champions know that in order to achieve extraordinary results, they must first command their attention. The power of focus lies in its ability to direct your energy with laser precision, cutting through the clutter of life and enabling you to channel every ounce of your mental and physical resources toward what matters most. To focus is to give yourself permission to ignore the distractions that constantly fight for your attention. It is to commit fully to the task at hand, fully engaging with the present moment. This deep level of focus allows you to execute on your goals with greater efficiency and effectiveness. Champions don't merely work harder, they work with intention. They understand that true productivity isn't measured by the number of hours spent, but by the quality and clarity of the effort exerted during that time. Every action they take is aligned with their ultimate vision, creating a sense of momentum that propels them forward. Mental clarity is a natural extension of focus. When your mind is clear, your purpose is not obscured by confusion, self-doubt, or scattered thoughts. Clarity is the ability to see the path ahead, to know where you are going and why you are heading there. Without clarity, even the most focused efforts can feel aimless or frustrating. The mind, when cluttered with unnecessary information or unfocused thoughts, becomes like a fogged window, difficult to see through and even harder to navigate. Champions develop practices that keep their minds sharp, enabling them to distinguish between what truly matters and what is simply noise. They eliminate mental distractions by committing to clarity in all aspects of their lives, from the smallest decisions to the grandest goals. One of the most effective strategies for maintaining mental clarity is establishing routines. A well-defined routine minimizes the number of decisions you have to make on a daily basis, freeing up mental space for the things that truly matter. Champions know that in order to perform at their best, they need to make fewer choices about trivial matters and more decisions about their purpose. They automate their habits, creating systems that remove the cognitive load of unnecessary tasks and allow them to focus entirely on their mission. This routine serves as a foundation, one that supports the effort required to reach their goals, without the constant tug-of-war of indecision and distraction. In addition to routines, champions also cultivate the discipline of saying no. They understand that their time and energy are limited resources, and they must guard them fiercely. Every time they say yes to something that doesn't align with their goals, they are saying no to the things that truly matter. This requires a deep level of self-awareness and the courage to protect your own vision from outside interference. To say no is not to be selfish. It is to be strategic. Champions know that their ability to focus on what truly matters is the most valuable asset they have, and they refuse to squander it on things that do not contribute to their success. Distractions, both external and internal, are the enemy of clarity. The external distractions can come in the form of technology, social media, or the demands of others. Internal distractions often arise from anxiety, self-doubt, or the constant mental chatter that fills the mind. To eliminate these distractions, champions first recognize their sources and then take proactive steps to remove or manage them. They set boundaries with the world around them, choosing when and how to engage with outside influences. Internally, they train themselves to quiet the noise, using practices such as mindfulness, meditation, or focused breathing to regain control of their mental state. By doing so, they create a mental environment conducive to clarity, allowing them to act decisively and with purpose. Prioritizing success means making deliberate choices about where to invest your energy. This is not about trying to do everything, but about doing the right things. Champions understand that success is not a product of sheer effort, but of focused, intentional effort directed toward the highest priorities. They take time to reflect on their goals, to distill them down to the few things that will have the greatest impact, and then they direct all their efforts toward those things. They eliminate the trivial and focus on the essential, understanding that the key to true progress lies in simplicity and clarity. This commitment to focus and clarity is what separates those who drift through life from those who live with purpose. Champions are driven by a singular vision, one that is constantly refined and clarified as they move closer to their goals. They are not distracted by fleeting opportunities or the opinions of others. Instead, they march forward with unwavering determination, knowing exactly where they are headed and why. Chapter 4. Embracing Consistency in Action. Greatness is not achieved in moments of brilliance, but through consistent, everyday actions. It is the steady rhythm of small, purposeful steps taken over time that creates the momentum required to reach extraordinary heights. Champions understand that success is not a result of a single effort, but a culmination of actions repeated day after day. This consistent drive, even when results are not immediately visible, is what separates those who reach their potential from those who fall short. Persistence is the key to mastering anything. It is not the initial spark of inspiration that leads to success, but the willingness to show up every single day, even when motivation wanes, when challenges arise, or when progress feels slow. Champions understand that persistence is the true test of character, for it is easy to act when things are going well. But it is in the times of struggle, when external rewards seem distant, that persistence becomes a defining trait. In those moments, the champion's belief in the process is unwavering. They know that every small action, no matter how insignificant it may seem, is bringing them closer to their goal. Building the habit of persistence requires patience. The temptation to quit often arises when results are not immediate. Yet champions see this as a normal part of the journey. They realize that greatness is a marathon, not a sprint. Each day of effort, no matter how small, compounds over time to produce extraordinary results. What may seem like a tiny, insignificant task in the present moment has the potential to create exponential growth if practiced consistently. Whether it's practicing a skill, taking a step toward a goal, or maintaining discipline in the face of distractions, the accumulation of consistent actions leads to monumental progress. To achieve greatness, it is essential to establish daily habits that are aligned with your vision. These habits become the backbone of success, the routines that create the framework in which success can thrive. Habits are not merely actions. They are the decisions you make every day that determine the trajectory of your life. They are the silent architects of your future, shaping who you become and the results you achieve. Champions know that success does not happen by chance, but through the creation of habits that drive them closer to their goals. Whether it's waking up early, prioritizing health, setting aside time for focused work, or nurturing relationships, champions craft habits that consistently reinforce their vision. Consistency in action requires discipline, the ability to keep moving forward even when enthusiasm fades or when the novelty of a new goal begins to wear off. Discipline is not about forcing yourself to work relentlessly. It's about cultivating a mindset that sees the value in showing up even when the desire to do so isn't immediate. It's about finding joy in the process, knowing that the results will come as a natural consequence of doing the right things over time. Discipline allows you to create a rhythm in your life, one that is not dependent on mood or motivation, but on the deep commitment to your larger purpose. Obstacles, without fail, will appear. There will be times when life's challenges seem insurmountable, when the weight of failure, self-doubt, or external forces threaten to derail your progress. This is when persistence truly matters. Champions don't let obstacles define them. They let obstacles refine them. They take each challenge as an opportunity to test their resolve, knowing that adversity is the forge in which strength and resilience are built. It is in overcoming these challenges that they develop the fortitude to keep pushing forward. When faced with setbacks, champions don't allow themselves to be consumed by frustration or disappointment. Instead, they focus on the lesson that can be learned from the obstacle. Every challenge carries with it the seed of growth, a chance to improve, adapt, and grow stronger. It is in these moments of difficulty that champions find their true strength. They stay committed to their goals, recognizing that setbacks are a temporary part of the journey and that perseverance will carry them through. The key to staying committed when faced with obstacles is the ability to maintain perspective. Champions understand that no matter how difficult the current moment may be, it does not define their future. They don't get caught up in the immediate discomfort of failure or the weight of the challenge. Instead, they keep their eyes on the larger picture. They know that every obstacle is a part of the process, an opportunity to build the resilience necessary to achieve their ultimate vision. Through persistence, disciplined habits, and an unwavering commitment to the process, champions create the foundation for success. It is not the sporadic bursts of effort or the fleeting moments of inspiration that lead to greatness, but the quiet, consistent actions that are taken day after day. By embracing consistency, you move beyond the initial excitement of a new goal and into the realm of mastery. It is in this space, where perseverance meets daily action, that the most remarkable achievements are born. Chapter 5. Turning Failures into Opportunities. Failure is not the end, it is the beginning. For most people, failure is seen as a defeat, a mark of inexperience, or a sign of inadequacy. But for champions, it is an opportunity. It is the perfect chance to recalibrate, to reassess, and to redefine what success means. The ability to shift your perspective on failure is one of the most powerful tools you can possess. Rather than viewing it as something to fear or avoid, you can see failure for what it truly is, a natural and essential part of the journey toward greatness. It is the testing ground where the seeds of success are planted. When you change how you view failure, you open yourself to growth. The fear of failure becomes less daunting when you realize that every setback is merely a stepping stone. Champions know that no failure is permanent unless you allow it to be. They understand that every mistake carries with it a lesson that can sharpen their skills, refine their strategy, and elevate their understanding. They see failure as a necessary experience, a critical teacher in the process of becoming better. Embracing failure in this way allows you to move through life with greater freedom and confidence, knowing that each stumble only makes you stronger. Learning from mistakes is not just about recognizing where you went wrong. It is about extracting wisdom from every misstep, every miscalculation, and every moment of disappointment. Champions don't dwell on failure. Instead, They analyze it with curiosity and objectivity. They ask themselves, what can I learn from this? Rather than, why did this happen to me? By taking a proactive approach to understanding mistakes, they identify patterns, uncover blind spots, and adjust their methods. It is this continuous process of learning and adapting that keeps them moving forward with greater effectiveness and purpose. They don't allow their mistakes to define them. They use them to fuel their progress, ensuring that each failure brings them closer to their goal. Setbacks, as painful as they may be, carry immense potential for growth. It is in the midst of adversity that true champions are forged. When faced with a challenge, a champion doesn't let the setback become a barrier. They allow it to propel them forward. Every difficulty, whether it's a failed project, an unexpected obstacle, or a moment of doubt, is an opportunity to stretch beyond your current limitations. By using these moments to learn and adapt, you build resilience, mental toughness, and problem-solving skills that will serve you in every area of your life. The key to turning failures into opportunities is shifting your mindset to view each obstacle as a puzzle to solve. Where others might see an immovable wall, champions see a chance to develop new strategies, to think creatively, and to test their resolve. Setbacks can be the catalysts that force you to think outside the box, break old habits, and consider alternatives that you might never have considered if everything had gone smoothly. This adaptive mindset, one that embraces challenges as invitations to grow, is what allows champions to thrive in situations where others may falter. Each failure is also a reminder of the importance of perseverance. Success is not determined by how many times you succeed, but by how many times you get up after you fall. Champions measure their progress not by their streak of victories, but by their unwavering ability to keep moving forward, regardless of the setbacks. They know that failure is not something to be feared, but something to be used, something to build upon as they refine their approach and sharpen their focus. Ultimately, the power to turn failure into opportunity comes down to one thing: ownership. Champions take full responsibility for their actions, their successes, and their failures. They don't blame external factors or make excuses when things don't go according to plan. Instead, they ask themselves, how can I grow from this? They understand that they have the power to transform any situation, no matter how negative it seems, into something that works for their advantage. By taking ownership of their failures, they maintain control over their journey, always moving forward with clarity and purpose. Setbacks don't just teach you about what went wrong, they teach you what to do next. Each failure is a unique opportunity to refine your vision, improve your process, and sharpen your resolve. It is through this iterative process of learning, adapting, and evolving that champions grow into the best versions of themselves. They know that every failure brings them one step closer to their goal, not because they avoid the pain, but because they embrace the lessons and turn them into opportunities for growth. Chapter 6: Cultivating Resilience and Mental Strength. The path to greatness is never without its challenges. It's easy to remain focused when things are going well, when success is within arm's reach and the momentum is on your side. However, true champions are not defined by their victories, but by their ability to withstand the storms that life inevitably throws their way. The essence of resilience lies not in avoiding adversity, but in embracing it with strength and determination. Champions don't collapse under pressure. They rise in the face of it. Resilience is the bedrock upon which mental strength is built, a trait that allows individuals to bounce back stronger after each setback. Emotional endurance is perhaps one of the most underappreciated aspects of success. Life is filled with trials that test your patience, your resolve, and your emotional stability. Building emotional endurance means learning how to process pain, disappointment, and frustration without allowing them to derail your progress. Champions are not immune to difficult emotions. They simply don't let those emotions control them. They allow themselves to feel, to experience setbacks, but they don't linger in them. Instead, they channel those feelings into motivation to continue moving forward. Emotional endurance means not allowing the setbacks of the present moment to distort your vision of the future. It means cultivating the ability to weather life's storms with grace and purpose. The ability to stay motivated during tough times is often what distinguishes those who achieve greatness from those who give up. When things become difficult, when the finish line seems impossibly far away, champions dig deeper into their commitment and purpose. They know that motivation isn't something that can be simply willed into existence. It is something that must be nurtured and sustained. One of the most effective ways to stay motivated during challenging moments is to reconnect with the why behind your efforts. When you are clear on why you are pursuing a goal, why you are facing adversity, it provides an anchor that keeps you grounded. This sense of purpose can be a lifeline when the winds of doubt and discouragement threaten to knock you off course. Champions keep their why close at hand, reminding themselves constantly of what drives them forward. Another critical aspect of motivation during tough times is the ability to break large goals into smaller, more manageable tasks. When a challenge seems overwhelming, it's easy to become paralyzed by the enormity of it. Champions, however, avoid this by focusing on the next small step. Instead of fixating on the mountain, they concentrate on the next foothold that will get them higher. By breaking down a daunting task into smaller, actionable pieces, champions maintain a sense of progress and momentum, even when the end goal is still far out of reach. Each small victory, no matter how insignificant it may seem, compounds and contributes to the larger goal. Mental strategies are what sustain champions during the inevitable dips in motivation and performance. One of the most effective strategies is visualization. Champions don't just imagine the finish line. They vividly picture themselves navigating the hurdles, overcoming the challenges, and achieving the goal. They visualize not only the end result, but the process that will get them there. This mental rehearsal strengthens their resolve, helping them stay focused and committed. Visualization doesn't just make the goal more tangible. It solidifies their belief in its attainment. By repeatedly picturing success, champions build confidence in their ability to achieve it, reinforcing their mental strength in the process. Another crucial mental strategy is maintaining a mindset of adaptability. While champions have a clear vision of where they want to go, they understand that the path to success is rarely linear. Obstacles will arise, detours will occur, and sometimes the goalpost will shift. Resilience requires flexibility, the ability to pivot when necessary, adjust tactics, and find new ways to move forward. Champions embrace this adaptability, knowing that no plan survives contact with reality. Rather than becoming frustrated by unexpected challenges, they use them as opportunities to evolve, to refine their approach, and to test their limits. In this way, mental strength is not about rigidly sticking to a plan, but about staying committed to the overall objective, regardless of the route taken to get there. The practice of self-reflection is another powerful tool in the arsenal of champions. Regularly pausing to evaluate progress allows you to recalibrate your strategies, acknowledge the progress you've made, and identify areas for improvement. This introspective process provides clarity and helps champions maintain their focus. Self-reflection also gives champions the opportunity to adjust their mindset when needed, ensuring that they are aligned with their goals and staying true to their values. By constantly checking in with themselves, champions ensure that they are not only staying on course, but that they are mentally prepared for any challenges ahead. At the heart of all mental strength is the ability to embrace discomfort. Champions understand that discomfort is an inevitable companion on the road to greatness. They don't shy away from it. Instead, they lean into it, using it as a signal that growth is occurring. Whether it's physical discomfort, emotional discomfort, or mental strain, champions understand that it is through these moments of discomfort that they build resilience. Every challenging experience strengthens their ability to endure. Each uncomfortable moment brings them closer to becoming the person they need to be in order to achieve their goals. Resilience is not built in moments of ease, but in the trials that push you beyond your limits. Ultimately, cultivating resilience and mental strength is about developing the inner fortitude to face adversity with courage and determination. It's about learning to manage your emotions, staying motivated through setbacks, and relying on mental strategies that allow you to push through challenges. Champions aren't born. They are made in the moments when they refuse to give up, when they choose to rise again after each fall, and when they harness their mental strength to keep moving forward. Through consistent practice, champions refine their resilience, turning adversity into opportunity, and building the unshakable mental strength that propels them toward success. Chapter 7. Staying committed to long-term goals. Success is not achieved overnight. The journey to greatness is often long, winding, and filled with moments that test your resolve. It is in these moments of uncertainty and difficulty that the true measure of commitment is revealed. Champions understand that the pursuit of long-term goals requires an unwavering dedication to the process, the willingness to push forward even when progress feels slow, and the ability to resist the temptations of short-term gratification. Staying committed to long-term goals is not about willpower alone. It is about maintaining a focused vision, trusting in the journey, and cultivating the discipline to stay the course. Setting meaningful objectives is the first crucial step in this process. A goal without clarity is like a ship without a rudder. No matter how hard you row, you will drift aimlessly. Champions begin with a deep understanding of their purpose. They set goals that resonate with their core values and long-term aspirations, goals that are not just for immediate recognition or reward, but for a life well lived, a legacy that endures. These goals serve as the foundation for all their actions, decisions, and energy. Each step taken is a step towards something greater, a step that aligns with their vision of who they want to become and what they wish to contribute to the world. Tracking progress is equally important in maintaining long-term commitment. It is easy to become disheartened when the end goal seems distant and the results feel invisible. Champions break down their long-term objectives into smaller milestones, celebrating each one along the way. This process of tracking progress not only serves as a reminder of how far they've come, but also provides the motivation to continue. Each milestone becomes a testament to the power of consistent action, reinforcing the belief that every effort, no matter how small, is moving them closer to their ultimate goal. Tracking progress keeps the larger vision tangible and brings a sense of accomplishment, making the long journey feel more manageable and rewarding. While long-term goals provide a sense of direction, it is the ability to overcome short-term distractions that ensure success. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. The pull of instant gratification, the allure of quick fixes, and the noise of external opinions can easily derail even the most focused individuals. Champions know that these distractions are nothing more than temporary diversions from the path they've chosen. They do not succumb to the fleeting pleasures of the present moment, knowing that true success is built on the foundation of patience, focus, and long-term effort. By learning to prioritize their vision and say no to things that do not serve their larger goals, they create a life of purpose and intentionality. Champions are masters at filtering out the distractions and noise, keeping their eyes firmly fixed on their long-term aspirations. In moments of doubt or fatigue, champions also understand the power of patience. The road to success is often slow, filled with incremental progress that may seem insignificant at the time. However, champions know that their dedication will compound over time. Patience is not about passively waiting for success to come. It is about taking deliberate, purposeful actions while trusting the process. When results do not appear quickly, when the path ahead seems uncertain, champions do not give up. They stay grounded in their belief that their efforts will eventually bear fruit. This patience is built on a deep understanding of the value of the long game and an unwavering commitment to the belief that their future self will be a result of their consistent efforts today. Long-term vision is the compass that guides champions through uncertainty. In the face of setbacks or moments of frustration, the champion's vision provides clarity and direction. It is easy to get lost in the weeds, to focus solely on the immediate challenges or the discomfort of the present moment. But champions rise above the noise by keeping the long-term picture in mind. They understand that the hardships they face today are only temporary, and that the path they have chosen will eventually lead to greater achievements and fulfillment. Their vision helps them navigate through storms, maintaining a steady course even when external circumstances try to shake their confidence. Patience and long-term vision work hand in hand. While vision keeps you focused on the end goal, patience allows you to enjoy the journey, trusting that each step is contributing to the larger picture. It is easy to grow frustrated when progress is not immediately visible, but champions know that true transformation takes time. They have learned to embrace the process, knowing that every challenge, every obstacle, and every small success along the way adds value to their growth. The waiting, the hard work, the sacrifices, it is all part of the beautiful tapestry of success. The power of staying committed to long-term goals lies not in instant results, but in the ability to maintain focus and discipline over time. Champions understand that success is a marathon, not a sprint. They do not let the impatience of the moment cloud their judgment or obscure their vision. They stay committed, day after day, to the small actions and decisions that lead to monumental change. By setting meaningful goals, tracking their progress, overcoming distractions, and embracing patience, champions remain focused on the journey, confident that their dedication will eventually lead them to the success they desire. Chapter 8. Enhancing decision-making and problem-solving. In every arena, the ability to make swift and effective decisions often separates those who rise to greatness from those who falter. Champions understand that their success is built on the decisions they make, not just the big ones, but the thousands of small choices that add up over time. Every action taken, every strategy employed, and every challenge faced is rooted in the decision to act. What differentiates successful individuals from others is not just the ability to choose, but the ability to choose wisely, even under the most challenging circumstances. Developing sharper decision-making skills is a crucial part of success. It's not enough to simply make choices. Champions cultivate the ability to make the best possible decisions with the information available. They do not rely on guesswork or indecision, but trust their instincts, knowledge, and experience to guide them. The process of sharpening decision-making skills begins with clarity. When champions approach a decision, they do so with a clear understanding of their objectives, values, and the long-term consequences of their choices. This clarity allows them to make decisions with confidence, even when the stakes are high. It is through consistent practice and self-reflection that champions refine this skill, continuously improving their ability to assess situations and choose the path that aligns with their vision. A key element of making sharp decisions is the ability to avoid the paralysis of overthinking. The fear of making the wrong choice can be paralyzing, especially in high-pressure situations. However, champions know that indecision is often more costly than making the wrong choice. They understand that every decision, even if it doesn't turn out as planned, is a learning opportunity that brings them closer to mastery. This mindset of learning from each decision, whether it leads to success or failure, allows them to move forward with a sense of agency and control rather than getting stuck in a loop of uncertainty. When faced with challenges, champions adopt a solution-oriented mindset. Problems are inevitable, and they are not seen as roadblocks, but as opportunities for growth. A problem is simply an invitation to find a better way, a new approach, or an alternative path forward. Champions do not dwell on the problem itself, but focus their energy on identifying solutions. They break the issue down into smaller, more manageable parts, seeing each piece as a potential step toward resolution. This approach helps them avoid becoming overwhelmed by the complexity of the situation. Instead of seeing obstacles as defeats, Champions view them as puzzles waiting to be solved. The ability to think critically and creatively is vital when approaching problems. Champions develop the capacity to see beyond the obvious, to think outside the box, and to consider unconventional solutions. They are not bound by traditional thinking or the way things have always been done. Instead, they innovate. They ask questions, challenge assumptions, and explore alternative solutions that others may overlook. This creativity, combined with a strategic mindset, allows champions to turn problems into opportunities for breakthrough progress. In high-pressure situations where quick decisions are required, champions shine. The ability to make effective choices under pressure is a skill that is honed through experience and mental discipline. Champions are not immune to stress or uncertainty, but they have learned to manage these emotions, focusing on the task at hand rather than becoming overwhelmed by the pressure. When time is of the essence, they have trained themselves to trust their instincts, fall back on their experience, and remain calm. They make decisions quickly, decisively, and with clarity, knowing that overthinking or hesitating can lead to missed opportunities. In these moments, champions often rely on their mental frameworks, the values, principles, and strategies they've developed over time to guide their decisions. These mental frameworks act as a roadmap, providing a sense of direction and helping them stay grounded in their goals. For example, when faced with a decision, a champion might quickly assess whether the choice aligns with their long-term vision or whether it serves a short-term distraction. They also consider the potential impact of the decision on their team or their legacy, knowing that every choice contributes to the bigger picture. Making quick, effective decisions also requires the ability to assess risk. Champions do not shy away from making bold decisions, but they understand the importance of calculated risks. They weigh the potential rewards against the possible downsides, using their experience and intuition to make informed choices. While others may hesitate, afraid of failure, champions take action with the understanding that success often comes with a degree of uncertainty. They are not reckless, but they are willing to move forward, even when the outcome is not guaranteed. In addition to mental sharpness, emotional intelligence plays a crucial role in decision-making. Champions are attuned to their emotions, understanding how these feelings can either help or hinder their ability to make sound decisions. They recognize when fear, anger, or frustration might cloud their judgment and take steps to manage those emotions. By staying emotionally balanced, champions ensure that their decisions are guided by reason rather than reaction. They also understand the emotions of others, using empathy to build strong relationships, make collaborative decisions, and lead their teams through challenging times. Finally, champions understand that no decision is made in isolation. They know when to seek advice, consult mentors, or rely on the expertise of their team. While they trust their instincts, they also recognize the value of diverse perspectives in refining their choices. This collaborative approach ensures that they have all the necessary information and viewpoints before making a final decision. It allows them to take bold action, knowing that they are supported by a solid foundation of knowledge and insight. The ability to make swift, effective choices and solve problems creatively and strategically is not an inherent gift, but a skill that can be cultivated over time. Champions dedicate themselves to developing their decision-making abilities by learning from their experiences, maintaining a solution-oriented mindset, and staying grounded under pressure. Through these practices, they build the mental and emotional resilience needed to navigate the complexities of life and achieve extraordinary success. Chapter 9. The Role of Confidence in Leadership. True leadership is rooted in the ability to inspire others, to rally a team around a common vision, and to guide them toward success. At the core of this leadership lies one undeniable truth: confidence. A leader's confidence doesn't merely stem from their knowledge or expertise. It emanates from their belief in their ability to navigate challenges, make decisions, and empower those around them. It is this confidence that drives others to trust in their guidance and follow their lead, even in the most difficult of circumstances. Building confidence to lead by example is not an overnight achievement. It requires continuous self-awareness, self-reflection, and a willingness to embrace vulnerability. The foundation of any strong leader is the example they set through their actions, decisions, and demeanor. A leader who exudes confidence does so not by asserting dominance, but by demonstrating clarity and certainty in their beliefs. When a leader consistently models behavior that reflects their values, principles, and vision, they create a culture of trust. This trust is built on the recognition that their confidence is not arrogance, but a steady assurance in the face of uncertainty. A confident leader shows up every day with a commitment to the mission, holding themselves accountable while encouraging their team to do the same. Their confidence becomes contagious, motivating others to take initiative and contribute with the same vigor. Confidence in leadership also requires the ability to make decisions that may not always be popular, but are necessary for the well-being of the organization. Leaders with true confidence do not shy away from tough choices. They face them head-on with the conviction that their decisions are made with the greater good in mind. This self-assurance inspires those around them to trust not just in their leader's decisions, but in the process itself. The ability to make choices based on a deep understanding of the bigger picture is a hallmark of confident leadership. This clarity in decision-making not only strengthens the leader's credibility, but also builds the confidence of those they lead. When team members see their leader making decisions from a place of purpose and conviction, it reinforces the belief that they too can trust their instincts and contribute meaningfully. Developing leadership qualities that inspire others is an essential aspect of fostering confidence. True leaders possess a unique combination of humility and strength, recognizing that their role is to elevate others, not simply to assert control. They have an unwavering belief in the potential of their team and take the time to nurture and develop that potential. By recognizing the strengths and abilities of others, confident leaders create an environment where everyone feels valued, empowered, and capable of contributing to the success of the collective mission. Leadership is not about placing oneself on a pedestal, but about building others up, fostering an atmosphere of collaboration, mutual respect, and shared responsibility. A leader's ability to inspire others also lies in their emotional intelligence. A confident leader is attuned to the emotions of their team, understanding when to offer encouragement, when to step back, and when to make a hard call. This emotional awareness is a powerful tool, enabling leaders to navigate complex dynamics, manage conflict, and provide support where needed. Confident leaders use their emotional intelligence to create connections with others, fostering a sense of belonging and unity within the team. It is this connection that drives engagement and motivates individuals to perform at their best, knowing they are part of something larger than themselves. Leaders who lead through adversity stand as pillars of strength, guiding their teams through moments of crisis, uncertainty, or failure. In challenging times, the confidence of a leader is tested, but it is in these moments that true leadership is forged. A confident leader does not crumble under pressure but stands firm, offering reassurance and clarity to those around them. They do not shy away from difficult conversations or situations, but instead tackle them with resolve, knowing that their actions will set the tone for how others respond. Leading through adversity requires a certain mental toughness, a belief in oneself, and the mission that transcends external challenges. This unwavering confidence creates a ripple effect, inspiring those around them to remain focused, resilient, and solution-oriented, even when the going gets tough. The confidence to lead through adversity also involves recognizing that setbacks are part of the process and not a reason to abandon the mission. Leaders who exude confidence in tough times demonstrate a remarkable ability to adapt, shift strategies, and remain agile in the face of changing circumstances. Rather than viewing challenges as insurmountable obstacles, confident leaders view them as opportunities to grow and refine their approach. They lead with the belief that every setback is a temporary challenge and that their team has the strength and capability to overcome it. Setting a path for success involves a confident leader, creating a vision that is not just achievable, but compelling. Leaders with confidence understand the importance of setting clear, achievable goals while inspiring their team with a vision of what is possible. They communicate this vision with passion and clarity, ensuring that everyone involved understands the direction they are heading and the role they play in achieving that vision. The confidence to set this path comes from a deep belief in both the leader's own abilities and the capabilities of their team. They know that success is not a solitary journey, but one that is accomplished through collaboration, shared purpose, and collective effort. A confident leader also understands the importance of celebrating milestones along the way. Recognizing the efforts and achievements of the team strengthens the belief that their collective success is within reach. These celebrations reinforce the idea that confidence is not just a matter of belief in oneself, but a shared belief in the power of the group. Confidence is built through both personal and collective achievement, and a leader who fosters this sense of unity and accomplishment sets the stage for long-term success. At its core, confidence in leadership is about more than just personal belief. It is about creating an environment where others feel empowered to believe in themselves and their ability to contribute to something greater. It is through this mutual trust and respect that a leader can inspire a team to rise to its full potential, overcoming challenges and achieving extraordinary results. Confidence in leadership is a force that drives progress, fosters growth, and inspires others to follow in pursuit of shared success. Chapter 10. The Victory Mindset in Everyday Life. Living with a victory mindset isn't something reserved for moments of intense pressure or grand opportunities. It is a way of being, a commitment to approaching each day with the same focus, determination, and positive outlook that champions bring to their most significant achievements. When the champion mindset becomes woven into the fabric of everyday life, it transforms ordinary moments into extraordinary opportunities for growth, progress, and success. Applying the champion mindset to daily routines is about creating a structure that serves both your immediate and long-term goals. Every task, no matter how small, becomes an opportunity to practice discipline, consistency, and focus. It starts with the mindset of taking ownership of the day, of consciously deciding to engage with each moment with energy, enthusiasm, and an unwavering belief in one's ability to make an impact. The mundane becomes purposeful when you approach it with intention. Whether it's waking up early, sticking to a routine, or tackling a challenging task at work, every action becomes a step forward. A champion does not wait for motivation to strike. They create it through their actions, building momentum with each small success that compounds throughout the day. Success in everyday life doesn't always require monumental changes. It's about consistently showing up and committing to doing the best you can in whatever circumstances you find yourself. This consistency builds confidence and strengthens resolve, reinforcing the belief that anything is possible as long as you're willing to put in the work. A champion mindset recognizes the power of routines, of creating systems that support long-term achievement. It's not about waiting for ideal conditions, but about making the most of the present moment, embracing each routine as a chance to demonstrate your commitment to excellence. By aligning your everyday actions with your bigger goals, you create a powerful cycle of self-reinforcement that drives you forward, even on days when the path seems unclear. Creating an environment that fosters growth and achievement is a critical component of sustaining a victory mindset. A champion doesn't just focus on personal growth, but recognizes the influence that external factors, such as surroundings, relationships, and the people you engage with, can have on success. Every environment has a unique energy, and a person with a victory mindset is intentional about cultivating spaces that encourage focus, creativity, and resilience. This could mean physically organizing your workspace to minimize distractions, choosing to surround yourself with like-minded individuals who inspire and challenge you, or setting boundaries that protect your mental and emotional well-being. Your environment becomes a reflection of your internal mindset, and when it is structured to support your goals, the path to success becomes clearer and more achievable. But the environment isn't only about the physical space, it is also about the mental and emotional atmosphere you create for yourself. Cultivating a mindset of growth requires the ability to let go of limiting beliefs, doubts, and fears that can cloud judgment and stifle progress. A victory mindset encourages you to replace negative thought patterns with positive reinforcement, to focus on your strengths, and to see setbacks as learning experiences rather than roadblocks. This mindset shift takes time, but as it solidifies, it becomes a constant source of energy that propels you forward regardless of external circumstances. Every challenge becomes a chance to prove your resilience, to test your limits, and to discover new ways to grow. Living each day with purpose, focus, and vision requires an unrelenting commitment to the bigger picture. It's easy to get distracted by the day-to-day hustle, but the champions are those who never lose sight of their ultimate objectives. Purpose fuels their actions, creating a sense of clarity and direction in everything they do. The daily grind becomes a series of deliberate steps toward something meaningful, a journey that is defined by passion, vision, and an unwavering sense of self-belief. This is why champions take the time to reconnect with their why, the deeper purpose that drives their actions. Having a clear vision helps you stay focused, even when the tasks at hand may seem mundane or challenging. Focus is what transforms intention into action. When you're truly focused on your goals, distractions lose their power. The ability to block out external noise, to stay committed to the present moment, and to direct your energy toward the task at hand is a defining characteristic of those who achieve extraordinary success. Champions know that true focus requires discipline and patience, and they willingly put in the effort to develop this skill. They know that the path to greatness is not about achieving perfection in every moment, but about continually refining their ability to stay present, to make deliberate choices, and to push forward with confidence. The final element of living with a victory mindset is vision. Champions look beyond the immediate and cultivate a long-term view of their success. Their mindset is not limited to the present, but always sees the future potential, whether that's the vision for their career, their personal life, or their legacy. This vision becomes the compass that guides their decisions, keeps them grounded in their values, and ensures that their actions align with their long-term aspirations. A victory mindset doesn't just react to what's happening today. It is proactive, anticipating challenges, seeking opportunities for growth, and staying aligned with the bigger goals in mind. This broader perspective enables champions to persevere when faced with adversity, knowing that each small setback is just one step on the path to something greater. Each day is an opportunity to sharpen the skills, habits, and mindset that will carry you toward your goals. The victory mindset, when applied to everyday life, transforms ordinary moments into extraordinary opportunities for success. By cultivating purpose, focus, and vision in every action, and by shaping an environment that fosters growth and achievement, you begin to live with intention and power. The champion mindset isn't something reserved for the extraordinary moments. It is woven into the fabric of daily life, turning each day into a building block for greatness. Conclusion. The journey to embracing the victory mindset is not one that occurs overnight, nor is it a destination to reach. It is a continuous process, one that requires dedication, self-awareness, and the willingness to challenge yourself daily. Through the chapters of this book, you've explored the critical components that shape a champion's mindset: self-belief, focus, resilience, and the unwavering commitment to growth. These qualities are not innate. They are cultivated over time with deliberate effort, practice, and persistence. What sets champions apart is not an absence of challenges, but their ability to face those challenges with confidence, clarity, and determination. Every step, no matter how small, becomes part of a larger journey toward greatness. By applying the principles of the victory mindset, you can transform every obstacle into an opportunity, every setback into a stepping stone, and every day into a chance to move closer to your ultimate goals. The path you take may not always be straight, and the road ahead may have moments of uncertainty, but with the victory mindset, you are equipped with the tools to navigate it with strength and purpose. The key lies in staying committed to your vision, embracing the process of growth, and trusting in your ability to overcome whatever comes your way. As you continue your journey, remember that success is not a singular moment, but a series of decisions, actions, and mindsets that align with your deepest values and highest potential. The champion mindset is available to everyone willing to adopt it. It is the daily practice of striving for excellence, embracing setbacks as lessons, and pushing forward with unyielding belief. When you make the decision to think like a champion, you begin to live like one. And that, ultimately, is the true victory. The ability to approach life with the confidence, focus, and resilience of a champion in every moment. Your victory mindset is yours to own, and the only limit to what you can achieve is the one you place on yourself. The time to start is now.